Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Huggy Face Gaming here, and boy, oh boy, have I been wanting to make this video ever since this news and information actually came out, guys. For this video, I am going to be talking about a potential spoiler. I'm pretty sure if you have like people like Geeked On for Neverworld or like any other Dragon Ball YouTuber, you probably already know what's happening. Hopefully, I don't reveal too much within the title or the thumbnail because I really want this to kind of be a surprise or a shock for all of you guys who have not heard about this news and information. But for those of you guys who don't know what's going on, yes, there has been a little leak that was data mined within DLC 3 or extra pack 3 of Xenoverse 2, and within this video I am going to be doing some gameplay of the characters that actually are within extra pack 3, as well as you can see right here, there are a lot of new parallel quests, which honestly this last one, multiverse match of the century, looks extremely difficult just because of the characters that are actually there. But for the sake of this being kind of like an easy video, I will be doing like an easy mission per se, so I won't have that much time struggling because I've never used these new characters before, as well as to showcase you guys what characters there really are. So before I do get into the topic, let me show you guys the characters that have been introduced as new characters. So yeah, we have obviously Kefla, which is really crazy how we actually have Super Saiyan Kefla as well as Super Baby 2. Really crazy. As you can see, these are their stats, as well as the whole thing about you actually being able to have your character erased right here. So you don't have to keep going in and out of the menu to actually choose the character. They're all right here for you to choose if you want to use them. For this gameplay video, I'll probably just use Kefla as well as Baby Vegeta. And let's just put Jiren in there because Jiren is a tank. But I'm gonna try my best to not only get Kefla in this. I'm gonna try my best to also get Baby Vegeta in this as well as I talk about this news and information, because this news and information is really crazy. I'm kind of excited if it is real. For those of you guys who don't know what's going on, Extra Pack 3 of Xenoverse 2 actually got data mined. So within the data mine stuff, when it comes to the information, it talks about, you know, future DLCs, maybe like future leaks for things to come in terms of the Dragon Ball storyline and whatnot. And within all of this, they actually data mined that there are going to be two other characters coming to Xenoverse 2. One of them actually is Super Saiyan Broly from, I believe it's going to be the movie, so Dragon Ball Super, the movie. We are going to be getting a Broly for that movie within this game, which I'm really excited, because if they actually do it, I wonder what, like, in terms of what moves and skill sets he's going to have. And it's going to, for in my opinion, I feel like it's going to be really weird to actually see, you know, Dragon Ball Z Broly, and then, you know, next to it, it's going to be like Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's going to be really weird. But at the same time, I feel like it's going to be really cool, so we can actually see, you know, their, you know, the stats and how different they actually are from one another. And as you can see right here, I'm actually going to be showcasing some ultimates and some supers and whatnot when it comes to the characters before I actually continue on and I actually try within this game and whatnot, because I just want to show you guys the moves that they have as well as, you know, the stats and everything. But like I was saying, so one of the characters that was data mined is of course Dragon Ball Super's version of Broly. So the rewritten story as well as, you know, everything to do with that Broly. So we might be getting Broly from Dragon Ball Super within this game, which I'm super excited if they actually do, because I do want to see how they differ between the Dragon Ball Z Broly, the original Broly that we grew up to love, in comparison to obviously the Dragon Ball Super version of Broly. You know, the comparison of movesets, stats, and whatnot. I mean, obviously it's not going to be like a complete, you know, it's not going to be logical to use these stats so we could see the characters and whatnot, but it is going to be interesting to see how they differ in stats as well as, like, you know, power and whatnot. But the one that a lot of people are talking about is they actually data mined Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which honestly is really crazy, because we have never seen Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta before. Like, this is a whole new concept. Obviously, if they use this concept, it's going to have to do with the movie. Obviously, since they are showing that, you know, Broly is going to be within the next DLC, if this, you know, whatever they data mined is actually real and it is going to be coming to the actual game itself. If they data mined Broly within the movie, maybe this Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta that they are going to be introducing is indeed going to be in this movie as well, because it would make sense for, you know, this to kind of be like a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie extravaganza pack with characters and movesets and all of that. So it would be really crazy to see something like that actually happen within the next leak or whatever DLC they actually come out with all of this. And that has a lot of people kind of tripping because of the fact that obviously, like I said, it's Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. So maybe that's going to be the way that they actually defeat Broly within the movie. Like, they see that Broly is just getting stronger and stronger as he fight, because even Vegeta states within the trailer that he's getting stronger as he fights. He's learning how to fight by watching them fight. So it's really, really crazy how maybe this Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is a huge spoiler for the movie. But at the same time, you guys should really take all of this information with a grain of salt, because sometimes people data mine stuff that looks to be within the game, looks like to be within the code and whatnot, and it never happens. Like, you need to take that into account, that yes, these are leaks, but they're not like definite leaks. So just because we're getting Super Saiyan Blue, Gogeta, doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be getting him within, Heroes or even the movie. That fact, I mean, it would be cool if we do get him within the movie, because that makes sense as to how they actually beat Broly, because by the looks of things, Broly does seem to be a very, very powerful foe. A lot of people probably think that Broly might be the strongest one. I mean, within interviews and whatnot, we have seen that people say that he is the strongest that they've ever faced. So it's really, really, it would make sense for them to fuse into Gogeta. And at the same time, they are remastering Fusion Reborn, the movie. So maybe that's why they're actually, remastering that movie, because they want to make Gogeta canon, which, if you guys don't know what's happening, they're actually remastering 3 of the Dragon Ball movies. I mean, 2 of them are movies, and one of them is actually like a TV special, the TV special being Bardock, the father of Goku. That's the one that they're actually doing, as well as Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, as well as Fusion Reborn. So maybe the reason why they're doing this is just to showcase, that Gogeta is going to be coming into the canon, because if they're making Broly canon, which a lot of people have wanted for a really, really long time, if people really wanted Broly to be canon, imagine, they're probably just going to bring Gogeta into this as well and be like, oh yeah, Gogeta's canon now. So, this leak might actually be true, but at the same time, please take it with a grain of salt. But in my opinion, do I feel like Gogeta is going to be within this movie? I'm pretty sure, like, I feel like these leaks might actually be real, just because of the fact that obviously when it comes to Bandai Namco and the leaks that have been coming out, the leaks have been consistent. Like, if you guys actually check Fighters, when they actually data mine Fighters for the whole DLC season, they've been right this whole time. And obviously they have been showcasing that Cooler is going to be the next character. And if the leaks are true, then the next character that's going to be introduced is indeed the Android 17. So within Fighters, within the data mine season pass, we did get to see all the characters that were data mined actually come to the game. So maybe when it comes to the leaks for obviously Xenoverse 2, they might have some truth to them as well. And as well as every time they actually data mine the game, they do find out that the leaks do come true, like when they actually showed that Android 17 as well as Mastered Ultra Instinct and Jiren were going to be coming to Xenoverse 2. That was actually true. So maybe when they actually see that Broly from the Super movie as well as Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta actually are introduced into the game, and maybe that might be a promotion for the movie, because I believe when they actually came to the Resurrection F movie, they actually showcased Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well as Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta before the movie came out. So maybe that's what they're going to be doing. If they actually do that and it is real that, obviously Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is going to be within the actual movie, it's going to be a huge letdown, because, I mean, we're going to be spoiled before that movie even comes out. And I'm going to just do another little quick parallel quest to showcase you guys the power of Baby. Just so you guys can get like a quick idea as to what Baby does. Let me try to find it really, really quick. I'm gonna just do this one because I really want to showcase you guys the characters and what their moves are as well. Obviously I showed you what Kefla could do. I kind of just spam ultimates because that's the only way you can actually get through to all of that. But at the same time, I showcased you guys all of her moves and what they're actually called. So let's move on to Baby. But like I'm saying, what you guys actually have to think about this, like, or say about this, why am I saying think? What you guys have to say about all of this, like, are you guys excited for this? Do you guys feel like these leaks might be true and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta might actually become an actual character? Because if they actually do bring him into this, the super timeline or like the actual Dragon Ball canon, now we're going to have to like straight be with one another, because a lot of people are saying, oh, Vegito is the strongest character just because of the fact that he could go Super Saiyan Blue. But with all of this that's coming out, if Gogeta does come out as being, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, there's going to have to be a huge debate as to how strong these two actually are in comparison to one another. Like, I'm really, really excited to see if it is true, because I do want to see how strong these guys actually are in comparison to one another. And just, if they actually do bring them into the canon, I really want to see how this whole debate ends, because This debate of Gogeta versus Vegito has been going on for so long. I really cannot wait to see how they end all of this rivalry and to see who truly is the strongest. But like I'm saying, what do you guys actually think about this? Are you excited at the fact that maybe Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta might be a thing? How excited are you for the movie? As well as what do you guys actually think about these new DLC characters, Super Saiyan Kefla, as well as Baby Gogeta? And with that being said, guys, like I'm saying, please don't hate me if this doesn't come true. I'm just the messenger, you know, I just realized all of this was happening and I really wanted to make a video for all of you guys to showcase you guys the fact that, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta might actually be a thing, just to get you guys hyped for the movie. Even though the movie in and of itself is already hype, I doubt it's like ever going to lose hype at this point. I feel like a lot of people are excited for that movie. But like I'm saying, if it doesn't come out true, please don't hate me. It's just me kind of going through the information that comes to me when I see it, and I really wanted to make a video about this topic of Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. But you guys have your own opinions. You guys could believe it or not. I could believe it or not. But at the end of the day, we're all just Dragon Ball fans, right? So let's just get hyped for this movie. So I'll catch you all in the next Dragon Ball video. Peace.